Hi there, welcome to Achiever Today. My name is Mirza Adam, and in this video I am going to start another tense which is future, and its subtype which is future indefinite tense. So let's talk about the different situations wherein this tense is needed. So this is very common that future indefinite tense is most commonly used when we talk about an action that is going to happen in future. Okay, so the use of this tense is an action seems to happen in future. So any action that is going to in future, that will come under the category of future indefinite tense. Alright. So the first example is, he will come to India next year. So here I am using will. So this is the word that is denoting the future tense. Okay. After this I am using the present form of the main verb. So he will come to India next year. So these are the words, next year, will, these are the words that are showing that we are talking about some future time. Alright, second example, Karthik will join the company in March. Now I am again talking about an action that is going to happen in future. So will is letting us know that we are talking about a future event in March. That means we are still away from March. Okay, so it is in future. Next sentence, I shall not miss the class tomorrow. So here I am using shall. In the first two sentences I used will, but in the third sentence I am using shall. So the reason is simple, because here the subject is I. So basically what happens with the subjects like I and we use shall. Okay, otherwise normally we use will. And one more thing, let me tell you that nowadays this is no more a debate. You can use will everywhere. Either you are using I, we, or any other subject. You can use will undoubtedly. Okay. Otherwise, if you want to be very specific or you want to use grammatical rules, so you will be using shall with I or we if you have these words as subject in your sentence. Alright. So I shall not miss the class tomorrow. So tomorrow, again, it is the future adverbial. It is letting us know that we are talking about a past event. Okay, sorry, a future event. Next, in the last sentence, she will give you a book. She will give you a book. Now here we have two different clauses. First clause is from she will give you a book, and second clause begins from here, when you reach the library. So here I am using the first form of the verb reach. I am not using any word like shall or will to denote the future tense, but I am simply using the structure of present indefinite tense. Alright, so whenever we have a conditional clause, generally begins with the word like when or if. So here we do not use the words like will or shall. So keep it in mind. Okay, so we will never use the words like will or shall with a conditional clause. So when you reach the library is actually a conditional clause. So here we will not be using will or shall. Okay, now we will be taking a look at some of the examples to understand the structure of future indefinite tense. Now, if you want to say a sentence belonging to future indefinite tense, it is very necessary to understand the structure of the sentence. So, how will we arrange the words in a sentence to make a sentence of a future indefinite tense? Alright. So, it's very basic formula. There is a very basic formula of this tense. We will be using either shall or will. So, with I or we, if the subject is I or we will be using shall, otherwise we will be using will, or you can also use will with I or shall sometimes. Okay, now basic form of verb. We will be using the first form of the verb, not any other form of the verb. Okay, so this is the basic formula of this future indefinite tense. So the first sentence that we have with us is positive sentence. That is an affirmative sentence. Okay, so the sentence is like, it says, they will prepare the assignment day after tomorrow. Okay, so here we are talking about an action that will happen in future. So they will. So this word and again day after tomorrow. These two words let us know that we are talking about a future event. Okay, so after will, this is a helping verb, this is an auxiliary verb, after which I am using the basic form of the verb prepare. Okay, so they will prepare the assignment day after tomorrow. So day after tomorrow is again a future adverbial. Alright, next example is of negative sentence. So if we have a negative sentence having a negation in it, we use a negative word sentence with the help of the words like no, not, never, hardly, scarcely. Sometimes these words also like hardly, scarcely, rarely, seldom. These are semi-negative words. They also show the negation. Okay, so the sentence is like we shall not. I'm using not here. So this shows the negation and it proves that we have a negative sentence. So after shall, we shall not, then I'm using the basic form of the verb, that is the main verb, go. We shall not go to Kolkata this weekend. So this weekend is still, it has still not come. Okay, so this is again a future adverbial for the time being. We shall not go to Kolkata this weekend. Next we have interrogative sentence. So interrogative sentence are an interrogative sentence is the one where we ask a question. Okay, so the first sentence is a polar question which demands an answer either positive or negative. So will you do me a favor? So I am starting my question with a helping verb will. So it will be depending upon the subject, either we will be using will or shall. So I am starting here with will. Will you do me a favor? So this is a yes no type question. Alright. Next we have a non-polar question. Why will the president attend your function? So this is a question that is demanding a particular answer, a specific answer. So here I will not be answering positively or negatively, but I'll be giving specific information, a specific answer to the question. Okay, so why will the president attend your function? So here I am using the WH question word, after which I'm using the auxiliary verb will, and then I'm using the subject, and after which I'm using the main verb. Okay, and remaining part of the sentence is your function. Why will the president attend your function? There may be some more words in a sentence like this. So the main part is this. Okay, so why will the president attend your function? So that's the object. Who will go to the book fair with you? This is again a non-polar question. Who will go to the book fair with you? So here the question word is who, after which I'm using the auxiliary verb. This is the auxiliary verb, okay, and this is the main verb, go. I am not using any other form of this verb, but its basic form. Who will go to the book fair with you? So these two, the last two are non-polar questions. Okay, so I am sure that the future indefinite tense is clear to you. If you still have some doubts, you can ask me in the comment box, and please do like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much. We'll meet our next video with another subtype of tense, future tense. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.